Always fogged up. You smush that camera to your ear so that you can hear things. And then I wonder why I have to clean it every time I go to use it for a vlog. Hi guys, this is Connie. I'm not exactly sure. I cry typically to just relieve stress. And I went to go get my annual physical today. And like nothing terrible happened. So I shouldn't be stressed out about it, right? Although having another medical professional kind of see where you are, wondering if you should up the dosage of Zoloft, I'm like, I definitely know I'm stressed. In general, I don't feel excessively stressed more than usual. I still feel a little bit of the anxiety, but all things considered, words and phrases and things, all things considered, I feel pretty good. The parts where I don't feel pretty good, a lot of it has to do with knowing I should be taking better care of myself. It has nothing to do with the doctor saying anything. She was phenomenal and very reassuring to the fact that everything that is going on is completely normal. And I know it's all normal, and I'm still just And I told her, I said, I'm a crier. Crying makes me feel a lot better. I definitely, the easiest way to relieve stress is to just cry it out, get it out of my system. But I also know that vlogging, doing video diaries like this help immensely. Because then I have to process, why am I crying? What has happened? Is there any good reason to cry other than just getting it all out? And my face is allergic to feelings. Yeah, so it was a very good physical. I have itchy spots like beyond bug bites. And so, you know, I'm very thankful for Mustachio because I tell him to speak up. I'm like, remind me if I need to say anything or do anything. And he's like, please mention the itchy spots because you get them. I still don't know why I'm crying. I'll tell you what though, feeling like this right now, I think I want to up the dosage. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to call and ask her to... We'll just bump it up to 50 milligrams. And not be a complete crying mess ordering food. That helps, because I'm currently in the drive-thru. Meanwhile, my face is allergic to feelings. Blah. Almost made it to less than 4 minutes, but... I'm not a vlog brother. But everybody's a little stressed, everybody's a little sick. So far, so good, all things considered. So, Mustachio's feeling a little under the weather because he's stressed from some things at work. I feel like it's the mental equivalent of just like banging your head against the wall, because usually when he hits something, if he hits the wall, it usually breaks like it's supposed to. Right now, the wall is not breaking, or it's breaking very slowly, slower than they would prefer. So from now, he's getting stressed about that. Obviously, we have Ivy Bear. Thank you very much. Yeah, we obviously also have baby bear Tryon, aka a little Ivy bear, and she's fantastic. She is rolling over, and she's now starting, okay, so she'll start on her back, she'll roll over onto her stomach, and sometimes she'll get frustrated and cry, and we will fix her by picking her up or putting her back on her back. But she has started to learn to put herself back on her back, but she'll like push up off the ground and kind of fall on her back pretty harder than I would prefer her to do. So that's been a new thing. Still teething, still drooling all over the place. I think she's got a little bit of a cough, so she's been sleeping a lot. We've been going to the pool. I love the water. I think I'm stalling from explaining that, you know, they have ordered a mammogram, and I had to get blood drawn because it's been a year. They need to test all the things that they typically test in my blood, like any other normal person. So what am I stalling about? I'm stalling about the fact that the doctor has ordered a mammogram. Now, because of the anxiety, hello, how you doing? I don't know why you're bouncing back and forth, pinballing from one space to the other. You just crossed the street, silly lady. Because of the anxiety, and I'm gonna just blame it on the baby, blame it on the baby, because I definitely have postpartum anxiety. I do not feel depressed. I have no loss of interest of any sorts. I love my life. I have not lost interest in living my life. I have not lost interest in my baby or anything else that has to do with my life. Therefore, I will thoroughly and have no problem saying, now, true, I need to smile more because we all tend to have resting bitch face. So, other than that, I do not have postpartum depression. I do, however, have postpartum anxiety because holy crap, the things that will go through my head, ridiculous worries about the baby, about myself, about my husband, about life, about weird random dreams or scenarios, like nightmare fuel. Just ridiculous things that I know once I get over the initial shock of, hey, why am I thinking of that? Or, hey, that's a really effed up thought. Weird. Why? Come on now. Once I get over that initial thing, that I think that's helped ramp up the reasons why I cry, because I'm worried, and that makes me stressed. And it makes you feel feelings, and then you decide to express them through crying. I'm like, ugh. I know I have nothing to worry about. And even if I wanted to worry like it's my part-time job, worry does not add anything to my life except to put me in distress and possibly put me and make me more susceptible for disease. So I just want to get it out of my system so that I can move forward with the rest of my day, with the rest of my life, with thinking normal thoughts, random, not anxiety-ridden thoughts. But I'd rather get everything all checked out and make sure everything's on the up and up, rather than find out, oh, hey, by the way, kaboom, you are now completely riddled with some sort of cancer or some sort of issue. And I feel like even expressing that anxiety and worry kind of gives it power. But at the same time, if words give power, then let me make an even more bold statement in saying that I trust Jesus. I have strong faith in God and faith in Christ as a Christian, and I know I will constantly mess up all the time, but His grace is sufficient in all circumstances, including health situations. I'm not beyond the idea that my God is a God of miracles. Miracles do happen, and they can happen. Many times they happen all the time. They just don't happen the way I would prefer them to. I will consider baby bear Tryon a miracle, because I never needed to realize, you know, like, I'm definitely more appreciative of her life and her existence in our lives because of the loss of a button. And apparently, you know, when you grieve things, this can happen all the time. And I think there's always added anxiety when going to the doctor because you wonder if something's going to be wrong. You wonder if you're going to get scolded. None of that happened. Everything was good. Everything was fine. So why worry? Another part of me goes, a lot of it's just my own self-esteem issues, my own insecurities, because girl, this is a thing. But I do know, despite the feelings in my face, obviously expressed on camera, that God is faithful. I trust him completely. I don't understand everything, and I don't need to understand everything, which could be just a cop-out for not trying to use my brain. But I know I need to do better. America needs to do better. Oh my gosh. Could go into a whole nother thing about Charlottesville. I have no idea if the camera just picked up the growl that came from my stomach, but holy crap. I'm not even tired. Like, I'm definitely awake and alert. I had some decaf coffee because that's all you can have when you go to fast for these stupid blood tests. So, I haven't eaten since just before 10 p.m. last night. And I'm very hungry. I'm all about food. And I just want to eat everything right now because I'm so hungry. And I know that that's not smart because, you know, emotional eating is only going to make you feel all those emotions that you don't want to feel anymore. I don't want to numb myself because typically people will numb themselves with food when they're emotional eaters. I obviously have no problem feeling my feelings, but sometimes I do because you still want to stall. Still at this point, Pistachio needs to go to work. So, yeah, I feel all the things that I feel, and probably why I never posted a vlog last Saturday. So that's a thing. It continues to be a thing. So if future Connie decides to cut and paste all these little bits and pieces together, let me say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I love that reading books on the internet can be a thing. I'm still completely and totally shocked by that and how much positive response I've gotten from it. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments and love. And yeah, just thank you so much. You know, enjoy life. Be careful with that. Be careful with life and enjoy, please and thank you. Because that's what I'm going to try and keep doing. Preferably without the tears and red face. Bah.